Well, thanks. Bill, he says everybody wanted to be part of NCIJA, but we didn't. They were such an awesome group that we decided when we were competing that Quentin's group and Bonnie's group and Decatur Dojo, that we were all going to go together so that we could beat NCIJA for team throwing. Because it was going to take all of us to beat them. But through that, I really got to talk to Ross, which is part of that NCIJA, and it's really been fun to really get caught up. But all of us remember the most famous, going to the California and going to the Nationals, and Bill Maxey was a part of that. But I think after talking to Ross, I'm uncertain who decided on the run on the trip on the highway. So our Bill Horve, he got mad at us, and now that was his story. Now, Bill Maxey's story is he was using it for training, but I know our Bill, he was upset because we were sleeping. And he kicked us out. He said, "I'll see you in a mile." And he made us run on the highway, and I thought, how awful could that be? Well, then who drives by? All NCIJA. I just could not believe he made us run, and then all NCIJA had to see us out there. It was mortifying. It was a matter of principle. They saw us. But because of that and that drive of NCIJA, they were such a dominant force that it really inspired us too. It really did, as competitors and as people. So that was neat. So thank you, Bill, for everything you did for Judo. With that, I'd like to give you the next speaker, and that is Mr. Horve. But it wasn't just Mr. Horve, it was Mr. Clemens, it was Sergeant Gregory, it was everybody that was part of that club coaching that we became the coaches that we are today. We have had our program in Portland for 30 years. I hate to say that because I don't want to sound old or anything, but we have had our program, our judo program, Judo for a long time, and I remember Mr. Horve saying that it would make him proud to have other of his students open up new clubs. And with that, our family did, and now we have our current program. So, and we look at our program the way that they did too, that we hope that someday that they will look at us the same way that we look at you. And with that, we'd like to introduce Bill Horve.